YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to Give and Grow Investing. Eric and Ryan coming at you today.
What's going on, guys?
I think it's beach week. Am I correct, Ryan?
Yep. Going to 30A with the family.
In
Really
2 days?
excited. Yep. On Saturday.
Man, I'm so jealous. You know, this is why we invest, though. You get to enjoy these things. You have family time. You get to spend some money on some nice restaurants, some nice outfits, get a tan. You know, this is life. It's what it's all about.
That's right. Right.
Man, I'm so excited for you. Like I said, a little jealous, but I went to the beach, I don't know, beginning, I guess, first week in May. Well, might go again in September. We'll see. But
Man.
I love it. I love my beach time. Hope you all have a fantastic time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, today we're going to finish our reveal series. So part 3, we have 2 more stocks to reveal. So let's get this party started.
Yep.
Ryan, what is the first stock we're going to reveal today for this, I guess, recession, potential crash portfolio? And give us the ticker symbol with it as well.
All right. First one is going to be Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Controversial pick, as always, with the Tesla, but we believe it's going to be one of those good ones to get during the recession.
Yeah, I mean, Elon Musk, you talk about leadership, visionary. He's, you know, obviously he's getting involved with Twitter. I guess he's always made a lot of tweets and he's made a lot of, I guess, controversial statements, but it seems like it's increasing a little bit. But the overall business of Tesla just continues to boom. Like, I'm so excited for electric vehicles. You know, it's not even a car company. Like, it's so much more than that. They're going to kind of be like Amazon, I think, in the long run. They're going to continue to get into other fields, and they're just going to continue to grow. It's just one of those companies that we always keep on our radar, and just companies that we love to own. You know, what else do you want to say about Tesla, Ryan?
Yeah, I just want to bring up, I think that Elon was talking about getting, or he was having buyer's remorse on Twitter.
I bet he is. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. It's a lot of money, and I think that he might not be able to do what he wants on that platform, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
Reasons to like Tesla, you know, innovation, man. I think probably one of the biggest things that I like about Tesla is them pushing the boundaries for humanity to keep pushing forward in the world of technology. You know, I really like the space travel stuff and all of their...
Oh, SpaceX?
Yeah, the SpaceX and the what is it?
Neuralink.
And see, that's one of those things that I think might be too ambitious, but
Man,
I'm not sure, honestly.
Being in the medical field, I'm actually really excited about what happens with Neuralink, but we'll see. I mean, I know like SpaceX, Neuralink, they're not really connected to Tesla, but I'm really excited about the innovation and just, I don't know, the hope that it can bring for people and just our future going forward. It's just super exciting.
Yeah, obviously their vehicles and the push for you know, to get rid of gas cars and just go straight into electric.
Yes, I will have a Tesla one day, I promise. Right now I'm in a 2000 Diamante because I'm all about saving money.
Yeah, I think
next 5 years I will be in a Tesla, I promise.
I think that they're I mean, affordable is one thing, but I think that you can get one. I'm not sure the model, but I saw some going for like 20 to like 30K. So
yeah,
you know, they cost
affordable.
about the same as some of the other cars that you can buy. So, you know, I want to be, you know, they're not out of like the real reach, but everybody likes their cool electric cars, and a lot of people don't, which is why a lot of people are kind of against some of the things about Tesla. They think that they're going too far, or, you know, they just don't like Elon Musk. They think that he's too powerful, that he has too much money, all these kinds of stuff. But
yeah, I'm excited about the Cybertruck as well. That's gonna be pretty cool. Looks like a big tank, but
yeah,
I don't know. I think it'll be cool. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey,
well, tell us this. What's Tesla selling at today?
Tesla right now is at 719.
Okay, what was it at its peak, I guess, over the last 2 or 3 years?
Let's see. So if we look at the 5 year, at its peak it was around 1200.
Nice.
Yeah, that was it's crazy. I've seen a lot of people actually talk about how they started investing in Tesla like right out of high school around like 2011, 2012.
Yeah,
And
if you somehow could have put like 10K in it back then, you would definitely be a millionaire. You'd probably be a multimillionaire, actually.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Hindsight is always 2020, but you can still invest in Tesla now, and
Yeah, I mean, I think we're still
20.
yeah.
I was gonna say in like 20 years, it might double, it might triple. You never know.
I agree. I think
I go
we're
to zero.
yeah. I think we're very early when it comes to the potential of Tesla.
A good buy zone for this might be maybe like 600,
Yeah,
600 maybe,
I like that.
because at 20% down on the market, it was at around like 630, which is where I'm at
Okay.
right here, May 24th. So if you drop it a little more, maybe like 600, maybe even lower than that, if we can get to like 30% down, be insane. But yeah, that's all I have. Oh, something else about Tesla too. I feel like in comparison to like Amazon and like Apple, where like these companies are going more into, okay, well, let's offer a service that
Mm-hmm.
that's like an existing one that other companies have, and just make it better. Like last week we talked about the streaming services, or just like stuff like that. But I feel like with Tesla, they're inventing new stuff that is creating. We mentioned before on one of the episodes that they were pioneers, and I feel like that's something that Tesla has going for them.
And it's
is that they're
all been
pioneers.
for the good of humanity as well. That's what I
Yep.
love about it.
Yep.
We've said this before. Elon Musk, he likes to get down to the physics of everything.
Mhm.
I think when it comes to global warming or just future issues that the world might have, from a macro point of view, I think Elon Musk is a great leadership. There's a great leader to have, and it's going to help us going forward. So just a lot
Yep.
to love about Tesla.
This next pick is actually one that you brought to me not too long ago.
Yeah.
And this is I think you mentioned that this was kind of your riskiest one that
It
you're
is.
gonna have.
It's a lot of risk. It's probably going to be the most volatile, but I think at the same time, it could potentially be the biggest gainer. But it could be the biggest loser as well. But
Yep.
yeah, so tell us the ticker symbol for this one.
Yep. It's going to be Coinbase, ticker symbol COIN.
That's
Coin.
right. That's right. I've been doing a lot of research on Coinbase. I'm really impressed with the CEO, Brian Armstrong. I think it's just the first inning when it comes to cryptocurrency. I think this is the future. All I see is innovation. I see Web3. This is the very early days when it comes to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I think the best platform, and it could change, but for right now, I think the best platform to buy and sell cryptocurrency is Coinbase. And not only that, they're just getting into so many things. I know they're trying to get into like crypto venture capitalism. I know they have like 2 or 3 other programs that they're starting as well. And the way that I look at it, it's kind of like a miniature or an early version of Amazon. I think that's kind of the model they're going with, but it's all concerned with cryptocurrency. And like I said, there are some controversy things going on. There's a lot of litigation issues with what happened with Luna. But I think when the dust settles, this is going to be a very strong company. They IPO'd around 350, if I remember correctly. Now, what are they in? About, 60, 70,
Yeah,
something like that?
63.
Yeah, and what's their high? Is it that 350?
So let me check. That's crazy. That this happened literally at the end of last year. 342.
342. Okay. Yeah, like I
Crazy.
said, I'm really excited about Brian Armstrong, visionary, young engineer, great mind. I can't remember the college he went to, but I'm pretty sure it's an Ivy League school. But he just has a big vision. He's excited. I think he has a great plan going forward. He has a great team around him. And like I said, I think Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the future. I think Web3 is the future. And if we believe that, then I think Coinbase is going to be right at the center of that, just like we said about NVIDIA on another episode. But just a lot to love about Coinbase. But like I said, we go into this, we don't want to pick a bunch of controversial companies. So I feel like we have 6 or 7 companies that are just really solid. And Coinbase, we're kind of taking a chance. But if something doesn't go right with Coinbase, I think these other companies are going to do so well that it's going to kind of just it's going to kind of mitigate what happens with that. So what do you think about that, Ryan?
I think that that's good. What I like about Coinbase is it's kind of like the gateway exchange for crypto, because its user interface is pretty easy to use, and it's definitely one of the biggest ones out there. And
yeah.
I think one of the things that crypto is trying to achieve is to always get new buyers to come in, and just the way that like the crypto technology works, like you're not really having to deal with a lot of the things that some of the other exchanges have to deal with, like gas fees and all those other kinds of stuff. They can list basically all of their coins for you to be able to see on, and it's just really easy to use. And I think that that's something that crypto exchange needs to have, is to have a really good user interface and not make it too hard to exchange. Because I've talked to some people that say that they use they use Coinbase because it's just really easy to use.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not too difficult. But other than that, I do agree with you that crypto is the future. Web3, trying to be decentralized, and making this as free as it can be. As we talked about in our crypto video not too long ago, it's still early, but when you get in early, that's when you have a lot of potential. But it's like crypto needs to back itself up by becoming more utilized, which I think over the years, if you take a look at the timeline of when all of it started to happen, it was a concept in the beginning. It wasn't anything, but now a lot of people use Bitcoin, and now that we're getting into peer-to-peer transactions and how secure the smart contracts can be, it's just another form of currency that is just a lot more secure.
Yeah, it's a hedge, right? For sure.
Yeah. So Coinbase, it is really interesting how it made that. What do you think caused the drop from 350 down to 63?
The way their first business model was made, a lot of their revenue was made by people actually purchasing cryptocurrencies. And it also kind of has to do with the fluctuation of the price. So obviously, if demand's up, the prices are skyrocketing. So when Bitcoin's close to 70K, you're going to have a very high price because you're going to have a lot of revenue going on. But when Bitcoin drops to 30 to 29, 28, a lot of that revenue is going to go down. And that's something that they talked about in some of the podcasts. They always make like a bull case and a bear case, and that was their big thing. It wouldn't be a bad idea to not make so much of the company dependent upon that revenue by people actually going in and purchasing, and just making other systems where they can create more money. And I think that's what Brian has been trying to do. So, but yeah, I think that's why we've had a big drop. But like I said, I think Bitcoin goes back to 70K. I think eventually after this recession, I could see it over 100K. And like I said, some people think it's going to go to $1 million. I don't know about that, but if it does, Coinbase is going to skyrocket. So
yeah. I mean, that's really too a really safe thing to have, because if you're not interested in purchasing just crypto in general, and you just wanted to have something like this, something that can
you still have exposure.
Right. It's still within the market, but it's in a form of a stock in a company rather than the actual currency itself. So
now, I don't want to say it can't go much lower than 60, but I mean it could drop to 30, 20, but I don't know. I just think the upside is so much higher. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at, let me just pull up May the 24th real quick. So it looks like that when the market was down all the way to 20% down. It looks like it hasn't really changed since then. I mean, it went from 61 to where it's at right now, 63. I would say that that's the thing with Coinbase, and in the future other exchanges, is that these stocks are probably going to follow more of the crypto market rather than the S&P or the Nasdaq. Not that they never follow them, but they might be more following crypto. But it's also interesting though.
Yeah, keep going.
because Bitcoin dropped. Let me see what. Yeah, let me check where Bitcoin was at on the 24th. Yeah, it was at 29K on the 24th, and since then it's at 30K. So not really much of a jump, but this kind of like confirms that maybe Coinbase follows, the crypto market more than the actual stock market, which is
absolutely. But yeah, so that's going to wrap it up. We did have some honorable mentions we wanted to talk about. We're not going to go deep into them. We're just going to say a quick little spiel. But the first one was the Trade Desk. That's ticker symbol TTD. The second company, most people call them Google, but they're actually Alphabet. I want to say ticker symbol is GOOOGL.
Yeah.
And the third company is Meta, Facebook, Meta. So excited about the metaverse, but I think all three of those companies are great picks outside of the ones we picked. And if I had to keep going, those would have been the next three that I would have gotten into. If you want to learn some more about them, please just leave a comment below. We'd be happy to kind of talk about them on another episode.
Yep.
But yeah, Ryan, you want to tell them something else we have coming up for the next series or more episodes?
With me being out next week, we're not going to have like a full episode going out, but we're going to be trying some different kinds of content. I think that we're going to start releasing those probably on Monday or Tuesday around there. But we have decided that we're going to start our TikTok.
Oh boy!
Start getting into that realm. Gosh, but making it as informational and hopefully entertaining to y'all.
Yeah, no dancing for me.
Yeah, well. There's some really interesting things that have happened this week, and we're probably going to be mentioning those on the TikTok. And by interesting, more like kart racing, and just very, very not like stressful, but it's like
a little stressful. Give and go options.
Yeah. We started
give and grow options, not give and go. Give and grow options.
Yeah, we started our options account this week. We made some money. We lost a little bit, not too much though. But overall, Eric, how much are we up this week?
I think we're up plus 400, so not bad for our first week. We'll take it.
Not bad, because I lost a lot more on options last year.
Yeah,
and I thought that I was going to be out of the game forever, but we're back in, but we're coming in with a plan.
Exactly.
We are coming in with a plan. We're coming in hot, and hopefully, we can turn our little account into something extraordinary, and we're definitely going to be sharing that journey with y'all.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's all I got. Eric, you got anything else you want to say?
No, but guys, we love y'all. Thank you so much. Like I always say, if you're liking this, please subscribe, leave a comment. We love to start conversations. It's actually through a comment that we found SQQQ from Charles, and it's actually where we made I guess I'd say a good chunk of the money that we made this week was actually from that. So we love comments because we love to take information, we love to apply it, and then we like to utilize it and then, make money and just make ourselves better. So we love stuff like that. So get started with the conversations, leave some comments. But yeah, Ryan, I hope you have an amazing time at the beach. We love this community. We're so excited. We're going to keep going forward. Let's continue to give and grow.
Thank you.